Hello friends and welcome back to Picture Astrology. In this series of snap videos, today we will talk about the effects of Saturn in the sign of Capricorn for a Sagittarius Ascendant horoscope. So when Sagittarius, the ninth sign of the zodiac, rises in the horoscope, then Capricorn falls in the second house. So this video is also about Saturn in second house for Sagittarius Ascendant. So we have a horoscope with Sagittarius rising and Saturn is placed in the second house. In this case of Sagittarius rising, second house contains the sign of Capricorn, which is also owned by Saturn himself. So Saturn is well placed in its own sign. Now Saturn will also affect the third house because third house falls into the Aquarius sign, and this is another sign owned by Saturn. So these two houses will be directly affected by Saturn's position because of the lordship of Saturn. Now Saturn has some special aspects in Vedic astrology. So Saturn aspect third house from itself, which in this case will be the fourth house of family happiness. Saturn aspects the seventh house from itself, which in this case will be eighth house, which is a mysterious house and also house which shows your longevity. And Saturn will have 10th house aspect on the 11th house. So you see, these many houses will have absolutely direct effect of this Saturn's placement. And in this snap video, we will look at some of the high level effects, or rather key effects of this placement in next few minutes. Now first thing is that this placement is very significant as far as the wealth or money of the person is concerned. And why so? See, clearly Saturn is placed in the second house, which is the house of your accumulated wealth. So, and not just Saturn is placed here, Saturn is also lord of this house. Therefore, it has a huge say in your money. Now, Saturn also has an aspect on 8th house, which among other things shows unearned money or even other people's money. So, this position can also show how you will be benefited from not just your money but from other people's money. And Saturn has an aspect on 11th house, which is another important house for money and gains. 11th house is generally known as house of gains. And any income which you obtain from your profession or your work in this life is determined by this. And not just that, Saturn also aspects the 4th house, which generally shows your immovable properties like your home or a house, or vehicles or land or farmland which you may own. So you see, this one placement of Saturn can say a lot about monetary or wealth position of an individual, and we will first take a look at that. So first of all, lord of second house Saturn is placed in the second house itself. So it is actually very lucky position for accumulating money and accumulating wealth. And this second house lord is influencing, as we saw, 8th house as well as the 11th house of gains. Therefore, these people can make money from money. You know what they can do is, from their accumulated wealth, they can influence and earn more money. What does it mean? It can mean that they can get money from share market, or basically they can get money from investment, an investment of any kind. Share market is one of them. However, more importantly, they earn money in investment of landed properties because Saturn has an aspect on the 4th house. Now, what kind of land it will be? See, it is a land which is signified by Saturn in the sign of Capricorn. See, Saturn is a old planet, and if you see Capricorn is a sign, has a very unique quality. The first half of the sign is representative almost like an Aries or of a ram, and the second half is a fish. So first half shows earth and second half shows water. So typically these people very strangely can make money from a land which is almost discarded by others. Land which kind of sometimes could be marshy, or land which is not used by many people. There are many lands which get submerged in water during the rain or during the monsoon season, and many people do not like to invest in those. So those kind of hidden gems, those kind of hidden properties which others mostly find hideous many times, others don't find attractive in the first sight, they have a knack of making money from those kind of properties. And you would see that it is very common with Saturn like this, for people with Saturn like this to make money out of such marshy, rainy kind of land. Now other thing, Saturn in Capricorn makes a person very resolute. They don't give up easily, they have a lot of perseverance, and they pursue money with a lot of fortitude. They don't worry about hard work. They can work n number of hours to fulfill their commitment towards their job, and especially they have special knack or special longing to make money, to pursue money. Saturn here in the second house shows that. In fact, what it also shows is that they will spend money very wisely. Every penny of their money will only be spent when they get full return on it. They can also make money from renovating old things, buying old things and selling them after some modification. If Mars is well placed, then they can buy old houses and renovate them and resell them. And they can also make money from many Saturn related items. Saturn related items are like coal, wood. The aspect on the 8th house is convenient for them to make money from things which are grown underground or hidden. And at the same time, they would make money from more than one resources. They tend to sometimes be in a job, but at the same time do a side business with a friend or with family members, or they have a family business which is going on and they start a second branch of it on their own, or something or the other. Their mind is very, very creative when it comes to finding ways of making money, because Saturn is in the peak of physical sign. Capricorn is the highest peak. It shows industries and all kind of business and resources which can generate physical flow of goods and in turn make wealth or create wealth and money. Now let's quickly talk about speech or how they use words. Now Saturn in the second house can make the people very plain spoken. They can sometimes be very direct, very upfront. They are someone who will call spade a spade. They probably don't know how to play around with words, and because of that they can tend to hurt people, and that can happen with family members a lot, because Saturn is sitting in the second house of family and also aspects the fourth house, which is related to the family members. Now there are so many other effects which this Saturn can bring about in a person's life. We saw in the beginning there are 5 full houses which this Saturn directly impacts. However, I will cover those in a more detailed video, and I hope that you like my quick explanation of Saturn and Capricorn for Sagittarius Ascendant so far. Please do like and subscribe to my channel to continue to receive more updates on this. A big thank you for watching this video so far, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.